What's up, guys? This is Jeff with WinBigPicks, and today I'll be breaking down my top 6 MLB picks for Wednesday, September 3rd. Recapping yesterday, we ended up going 3-3 on the free picks I gave out, but a 4-0 VIP sweep. The guys that got it done for us, Aaron Judge, 6.5 fantasy points. I told you it was way too low. They put no respect on his name. He ends up with 8. 2 singles and a run got it done for him there. And then Nolan McLean, 5.5 strikeouts. He had a sweat in there in the 4th, but he ends up striking out the side in the 5th to cash for us there. And then Yoan Moncada, under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He ends up going 0 for 4, pretty much sweat-free on that. Then the guys that couldn't quite get there for us, Garrett Crochet, 7.5 strikeouts. I mean, he really just wasn't striking anyone out at all that, at least not up to his level. His pitch count, it was kind of low for a while there, but then he just imploded in the 6th, giving up 3 home runs, 7 earned overall. Just not his best performance. Then Brian Wu, 5.5 strikeouts. I mean, somebody must have told him that everybody and their mother was pulling for this guy to hit those strikeouts, because he just did not get there. Just wasn't striking anyone out. Wound up with 3, which is just surprising against that Tampa team that's been striking out a ton lately. But, sometimes that's just how, the popular picks work. I think it just seems worse when they don't hit because everybody's on them. Then Adam Mazur, we had him under 16.5 fantasy points. He has never hit this in, I think it was 10 career starts. And we were looking good yesterday, too. Thought he was going to be done after 5 innings. He never comes out for the 6th, but yesterday, he came out for the 6th and got the outs necessary to go over that. So that's just variance sometimes, or just him being due. Then over at VIP, the 4-0 sweep had Janelle Saloon, over 1.5 3-pointers made. She hit that in the 3rd quarter. Luis Severino, over 3.5 Ks. He hit this on the last guy he faced. Good thing. And then Xavier Edwards, under 7.5 fantasy score. He'd been on a cold streak, and that continued. He goes 0 for 4, sweat-free on that one. And then Shohei Ohtani, over 1.5 total bases. We'll talk about him more in a minute. But he was kind of on a cold streak, at least by his standards. And it was only a matter of time before he turned it around. He smashed a home run in the 2nd at bat to cash us easily. And just to show you guys all the green that we brought in yesterday. It didn't matter if it was regular picks, discount picks, hedged picks. We were hitting everywhere on every app. And these are the days that you hope for, every day. And if you guys got any slips as well that you hit on, if you want to send them to our email address, winbigpicks151@gmail.com, we can put them up in future videos just to show we got everyone in here winning. And before we get to today's picks, just remind you guys that we're partnered up with Betr. If you use our link down below with code WinBigPicks when you sign up, they'll give you a free $10 just for signing up. And then your first deposit, they will match 50% up to $200, meaning if you throw in $400 into your account, they'll give you $200 for free. And then today and tomorrow, they're offering a free pick for new users. Dak Prescott only needs to throw for 1 yard. Should get that. Today and tomorrow, they're offering that. And as usual, if you want to send a screenshot of your first deposit with them over to our email address on the screen here, we'll give you a whole free month of VIP. Store over here. Yeah, whole free month, $100 value. All the picks we give out here throughout the day, texted right to your phone. And with the NFL starting tomorrow and college already in full swing, we do have the NFL college season pass at a discount. Only 18 remaining. So on to today's picks. And just reminding you guys, we use Outlier. If you want to get a free 7-day trial of that, use the link down in the description. And check it out for yourself. They got like every line from most sport books, from most sports on there. So first up, taking Shohei Ohtani over 6 strikeouts. And he's hit this 3 out of the last 5. But the important thing with him is his innings, they're letting him pitch more. So 6 strikeouts against the Pirates here, who strike out the 8th most overall and 12th most in the last 30. He should be able to get this done for us. Next up, we got Julio Rodriguez over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBI. This is plus money in a lot of spots, but he's hit this 4 out of the last 5. Last 10, 7 out of the last 10. And then he's going up against Adrian Hauser and the Rays. His stats, small sample size, but he is batting .500 against them, getting on base 2/3 of the time. Adrian Hauser just coming over to the Rays from the White Sox, and he's kind of struggled a bit. Not the worst, but definitely he's not putting in good performances over there. So we're hoping Julio could capitalize on that today. Next up, we're going with Aaron Nola, under 31.5 fantasy score over on Underdog. And he's under this 4 of the last 5, 2 out of 3 since coming back from injury. But even the last 10 as well, under this in 7 of 10. And then on the road this year, 5 of 6, he has not hit this. Going up against Milwaukee, a tough team that is just, like I said, they're mashing everyone left and right. So we hope they can do that to Aaron Nola today and cash us on the under. And just to pause real quick, remind you guys to like and subscribe. We do appreciate the views. If you want to comment below as well. And we are also teamed up with Wanna Parlay. Right now, they're offering a 100% deposit match up to $250. Use the link below, along with code WINBIGPICKS. And the thing about Wanna Parlay is they're the only DFS app where you could pick things like team totals, run lines, which team is going to win, combine that with regular player picks. They're the only app that does that. So if you want to check them out, use the link below. Next up, we are going Jason Alexander, George Costanza himself, over 20.5 fantasy score. He's hit this 5 out of the last 5 and 7 out of 8 starts on the year, including once against the Yankees. And a big thing I noticed that's working for us is his strikeouts at home, which really boost up the fantasy score. 6, 6, and 8 in the last 3 at home. And then just the innings as well. Most of the times he's getting into the 6th inning. And the Yankees stats as well. Against righties, 8th worst in the last 30 games. Middle of the pack, though, overall on the year. So both of those bode well for us. Plus his track record, too. Should be able to get it done. That score is a bit low. Up next, we got Bo Bichette, over 8.5 fantasy score. Now, he did struggle in that series against the Brewers, but I mean, who wouldn't? But he's kicked it back in versus the Reds. Just mashing for huge numbers there. And his road splits look even better. 5 of the last 5 on the road, 8 of the last 10. Even the last 20, 14 out of 20. He's been getting it done. Going up against Zach Little today, and he's killed him in his career. Batting .455. Zach Little also on a new team. He was on the Rays, and since coming over the Reds, he has not done the best either. Last up, we got Joey Cantillo going up against the Sox today, and on the road, 3 out of 5, he's over there. And I want to say he has not started, he's only started the last 5 on the road, but he's only started a handful of games this year since July. Going up against the Sox, who just kill lefties. 4th best in average this year, 13th best in the last 30 games, and the Sox they've already put up 18 runs on Cleveland here in the last 2 games, and hopefully we'll continue that today. And just to show you guys a bet that I've locked in already over on Betr, taking Shohei over 6Ks, pair that up with one of today's discount picks, Trey Turner, over half a base. Just needs to get one hit of any kind, and he's done that in 18 out of 20. So you got to take that discount when they present it. And finally, just telling you guys, we're over on the Pickett app. And right now, over at Pickett, if you download it with your link below, with the link below, use code WINBIGPICKS, sync up a sports book. They'll give you free money. Yes, free money. It's a free app to download. That's all you have to do and link up the sports book. They'll give you $3 with a chance for that to be $100. You really can't lose. If you want to follow me over on that app, it tracks all your bets. I'm at Carpsy151, and you can see what we have done recently and all time as well. We've just been killing it. So check us out over there. But yeah, that is all we have for you guys today. Let's hope we green out like we did yesterday, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.